with everything going wrong with Twitch at the moment, guys, if you don't feel comfortable supporting me on Twitch because of all the bullshit going on with the platform, you guys are also more than welcome to subscribe over on YouTube. I actually do get a bigger percentage cut over on YouTube. Or you guys can also watch the streams over on YouTube. So I'm not going to stop streaming on Twitch. I'm not going to as heavily advertise my partner push because they don't count viewers that are lurkers, especially if you have more than one stream open. I know, blinding light. Oh my god, Wispy so bright. Hi, Gummy. Hi. So I haven't gotten the extension myself yet, but there is an extension that you can get that'll show how many people are in your chat and or watching, that basically the Twitch isn't counting either due to ad blockers or due to multiple streams or like whatever fucking reason they want to say that you're not interacting with stream. So yeah, I've heard if you have more than 2 open, you don't count. I've heard if you're not being interactive in chat, you don't count. I've heard if you have an ad blocker, you don't count. But I'm not going to ask you guys to disable ad blocks or any of that. I'll just ask if you guys aren't comfortable supporting me on Twitch, that you at least please go over to the YouTube stream and watch there. Leave a comment when the video becomes a VOD like Para's gonna do, like a homie. Leave a thumbs up, like it, subscribe it. Also, if you guys want to have more of my stuff in your feeds, you need to watch like 3 to 5 videos like in a row for the algorithm to really start pushing it. Siren Nation! So, if you guys could be so kind to go ahead and do that and help. I've done some more research on how they changed the YouTube algorithm, and we're going to be doing stuff on the back end too, so it's not just all on your guys' end. But, YouTube has really changed how things have worked. Twitch has decided, for whatever reason, they just don't want to, you know, function like the streaming platform they used to be. Beyond the viewer count issues going on and saying they're taking care of ViewBots, they're apparently actually not taking care of ViewBots. I've seen some of the bigger VTubers say. There was the whole issue at TwitchCon. Now, I'm not saying all of TwitchCon was shit, because apparently a lot of people on my feed had a really good TwitchCon. But one particular streamer, Emiru, did not have a very good TwitchCon, because security didn't stop a guy from coming up and grabbing her face and trying to kiss her in front of everybody. It was obviously caught on a stream or a video that somebody had up of, you know, them going to meet her. They let the Twitch security let the guy walk out the front doors. The police apprehended him, I've heard. But then they turned around and lied about it on their social media, saying that they were the ones that apprehended him and did something about it when they didn't. Emiru went live and had explained that her manager was pushing Twitch to get the man permanently banned off the platform, because Twitch was only going to give him a 30-day ban, but not also ban him from the venues ever again. She's pressing charges against him. I think she should sue Twitch, honestly. I think she should. I think she should, honestly, like flat out, she should. None of the Twitch staff reached out to see if she was okay. None of them, like, no people from Twitch, no security from Twitch. The only people that were checking in on her were her friends and or her own, you know, managers. They also banned her personal security guard from TwitchCon permanently from another incident that happened at its TwitchCon, where he had apprehended and pinned someone down who was attempting to stalk her and or, you know, make a move on her. And they permanently banned the security guard from the venue. So I think she is fully in her rights to do this. It's very frustrating to be a content creator on Twitch, because I love Twitch as a community. I love my community. I love many other streamers' communities that I'm a part of. And I love the viewers on Twitch. YouTube still hasn't developed that same kind of community that Twitch has, but to be fair, Twitch has been around much longer in the streaming game than YouTube, right? But YouTube, guys, I love you as well. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, guys. I really adore that you guys come out and watch my stupid ass play video games and my dumb ass takes on things. Don't get me wrong, okay? So I don't want to stop streaming on Twitch, and I'm really torn about the partner push because it feels like Twitch itself is trying to really kill a lot of it with numbers, and because the numbers look like they're down, even though they're really not, the payouts are down, which makes it harder to, you know, get everything for, you know, the live 2D model that I've been trying to nail down for the 2.0 upgrade for a while. But I also, it's like, you need to be a partner in order for a lot of brands and stuff as a content creator to really like recognize you and reach out and work with you. But it's like with Twitch in the state it's at, I'm like really not happy with it. Like I honestly think the CEO, and I think it needs a whole full house clean out. Like I really do. Of at least people that are making decisions, and it needs a restructure in terms of how it functions, because obviously one hand does not talk to the other hand. Everybody knows the TOS is not equally enforced, regardless if you're a VTuber or not. Like, they nail VTubers for stupid shit that they let, you know, the Twitch thoughts, as they're called, get away with. They will smack one major streamer for saying one thing, but then another major streamer can say something that's extremely even worse than what the other streamer said. So they don't equally like apply their own TOS. It's like a big mess. So I mean, I still am doing the partner push, but I may not emphasize it as much as I was. You know, I may even, like, next stream, honestly, I may take down the bot message about it that's been in chat for a couple months and just, you know, not fuck with it. I'm technically a YouTube partner, so I'm on their monetization side of YouTube, but I'm not like a verified checkmark one because you need like 100K subscribers. So we're getting there. That's being worked on. But YouTube, it's much easier to be discovered and found and all that because their algorithm actually works properly for that kind of stuff. So it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. I actually, when I very first started streaming, like over 10 years ago, I did try YouTube at the streaming state it was in at the time. It was terrible. I moved to Twitch. And I've been an affiliate for like 8 years, which is why I wanted to do the partner push because, you know, it's like, well, I want to take this seriously, but it feels like Twitch is like really trying to kill that for everybody. Big streamers now are reporting how their numbers are down when they shouldn't be. All the stuff happened at Shibidoki's meet and greet, which I had read about, where her meet and greet was cut short because Twitch told her they were worried about safety reasons, but then they communicated something entirely different to the people in the line. They made her unmask for verification, which on one hand I can understand, but on the other hand it's kind of like, oof. You know, as a VTuber, right? They apparently didn't even give out the meet and greet bags to some people. Like, it's a total fucking shit show. Twitch behind the scenes in terms of it running is an utter fucking shit show right now. I've been a manager. I've managed a business in terms of schedules, budgets, ordering things, running a staff, running a schedule. And I can, like, even at, like, the low level I'm at, right? Because it's much different as a CEO. I can even tell you this shit is so badly mismanaged. Like, if this was public sector stuff, like, people would lose jobs over this. And, they need to, like, That Bezos wants Twitch to spend. So according to what Legal Mindset said, who went to dinner with somebody who's in on Amazon, Jeff Bezos doesn't give a shit about Twitch, and he doesn't even think about Twitch. He's too busy trying to compete with Elon Musk. Like, just that is where Jeff Bezos' attention is. So it's not even like they want to. Jeff Bezos wants to pay out less on Twitch. I don't think it's even that. I think if anything, you can say that Twitch wants to pay people out less. Because I don't think they can properly bot the site. There has been allegations of like certain big VTubers using view botters. I don't know. I'm not even getting near that fucking train because there's no way to like really prove that the VTuber is doing it, or if, you know, affiliates around her are doing it. Like MiHoYo apparently view bots their streamers like to hell and back, apparently, like around big events and stuff. Like, it's apparently a thing from what I've heard. So I'm not gonna step in that and, you know, say anything else about that. But just let me gently hold the guy. Yeah, it's just, ayo, dark mode with long hair is so nice. I really like it. I took out some of the curls, but I kind of like it because it flows a bit more. So maybe I'll look at doing the 2.0 long hair like this. Maybe. We'll think about it. From a political scientific data drive, botting is just meta. You either do it or you're behind, pretty much, right? But the problem is that advertisers want to know like the genuine amount of like viewership so they can spend on their advertising budget. Because the idea of an advertising budget is you're spending it to get eyes on your thing and to make a profit. So if all these eyes are on it that aren't real and it's not going to turn a profit, like that's why the advertising companies are pushing it, right? You can see where all the different like viewpoints come from on it. I mean, the truth of the matter is ads will be to anything to some extent because that is just how people advertise to make business. But the problem with Twitch is that they're so aggressive and they are so invasive. I've done my best to like make a schedule block for them and try to work around it, but I can't always do it, right? And then I tried to basically make it so that the ads on YouTube will kind of be at the same time as best as I could. Like, I tried to line this all up the best I could so like the viewing experience doesn't get fucked between the two platforms, because I don't want, you know, one platform to feel favored, because both platforms and both the viewerships are like my community, right? You know, even if YouTube doesn't talk as much in chat as Twitch does, or even if they're not as active in Discord, you're still spending your time with me, you're still checking things out, and you know, you're giving me your time, so I want to feel like you are getting something out of that, right? But I have it scheduled where I have ads every about half hour, and I can't do any like shorter amount of time with that other than having more ads per hour, like spread out through things. And given the fact that I play so many narrative heavy games, I don't want multiple ad breaks on my channels, because it's like gonna fuck with the story. You guys are gonna miss too much of like the games I play, right? So that's why I tried to schedule it about as close as I could to like every half hour on both platforms. But you know, it is unfortunately only so much of my own power to it, right? How was Ada? Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't have something like Twitch, like Amazon Prime, right? Which is unfortunate, but Google doesn't have something backing it like that, right? So, I think there is a way to gift memberships on YouTube, but I'm not quite sure how that works just yet. But that's why I encourage gift subs more for you guys, and so you guys have emotes as well. And you know, yeah, I get a payout from it, and it's very nice and it's very cool. But the fact of the matter is like, I'll be like 100% honest with you guys, because like I'm transparent about this stuff. The more the emotes get out into the sphere, and the more the people see the emotes, the more like generation you get towards your channel, because people will go, that's a cute emote, who's that, and clicks on it. Like, I've done it plenty of times. Kelly does it a lot too. We're all guilty of it, right? So that's another reason why I try to get really good emotes that I think you guys will like to use in other places, because it's free advertisement for the streamer. It really is. Called out, but it's true, you know. So it's... I have the ad break set up on YouTube scheduled every 24 minutes. It's as close as I could get to half hour. So, they are enabled or disabled, and then you can either manually have the ad break go off or have it scheduled. I just put it on a schedule that's very similar to Twitch's one. So, because I wanted the viewing experience to be as close to both platforms as possible and not seem like one was getting a favor over the other. With how Twitch has been, I'd personally play favoritism towards YouTube till they get their shit together, but that's just me. So, the thing with YouTube is YouTube is pushed by duration. So the longer people watch a video or a stream, the more YouTube will push it. The more likes it gets, the more clicks it gets, the more engagement it gets. YouTube will push it. So I can only do so much on my end on what's called SEO, which is basically adding, you know, the right kind of title for the algorithm to see, making the good thumbnails, making the good back-end information for YouTube to see it. I can only do so much, and then, you know, have my editor do so much. If people don't watch the content, then YouTube does not push the content, right? So that's why I'm always like, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. That's why content creators on YouTube always tell you to do these things, because it will push the video into the algorithm to a wider view, right? So I can only do so much on my end for YouTube. Mystics and I, who is my editor and my mod, are talking on the back end on how to do some stuff with how the algorithm has recently changed, and we're going to be working on that. But having you guys watch the content and share the content with your friends and that stuff is honestly what's going to help the most as well, because we can only do so much. So I don't like the way YouTube keeps optimizing video titles. I try to hit somewhere in between their clickbait and what the actual video is about and sounding a little funny. I do my best, but it is what it is, unfortunately. What's up, Monster on YouTube? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Welcome in. Jimmy the Beast. Oh, yeah. So, like, comment, subscribe, and apparently, like, when, like, in the videos, and I'm guessing on streams as well, when the, Google algorithm AI bot recognizes you saying those things, it apparently lights things up and all of that too, which I actually think is kind of cool. Thor, thank you for your follow over on Twitch. Welcome in. Mwah. If you guys are new here over on Twitch, please do go give the YouTube a follow, as well as my Twitter. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs over on Twitter as well before the end of the year. If you guys are on the YouTube, watch a couple shorts in a row if you could. Whichever shorts pick your fancy. If you're a Helldivers fan, we have a ton of Helldivers fan. If you guys like Nikkei content, I do have Nikkei shorts. Just go ahead and watch a whole bunch of shorts. Get it into the algorithm, into your feed. That way you actually do get to see more of it. Because YouTube changed it where if you're not watching like a lot of consistent videos from channels you're subscribed to, they don't push those videos to you as much. So if you decide to be like me and like binge one channel one day because you're down a rabbit hole of trying to understand how the TikTok mindset works, then you're suddenly getting like your whole feed filled with like 2 to 3 creators all about TikTok videos. That's why that happens, right? So if you guys want to see more Wispy and you guys want to, you know, help support me, honestly, that's the best thing you guys can do. Even if you just like open in another tab and mute it and just let the video play, like, you know, just saying like that. That's what's going to help the most of it. I will be quite honest, there's been times where I've really thought about it. Not from burnout, but just like, is this like the right thing I should be doing? It seems like it's really building and going nowhere. It seems like everything is against me, no matter what I learn and stuff. And all of that because of Twitch fucking with the algorithms, or because YouTube fucking with the algorithm. Like, you know, it does become a bit of a mind game. But the problem is I'm too fucking stubborn for my own good. And both Kelly, Mystics, and Sane can tell you this from personal experience. I probably don't stop when I should, and then, you know, I wreck myself. It happens. It happens. Twitch is a wit game. What do you mean by that?
Huh?
So yeah, we're not going to stop streaming on Twitch. We're not going to stop multi-streaming. I will, again, though, direct you guys, if you're not happy with Twitch, and I totally 100% understand, and you want to cancel your subs and you don't want to, like, give Twitch money, I will direct you guys over to YouTube. If you could please support me over there and watch me over there. It is entirely made up not to just reach out to YouTube and find new people and bring more people into the community, but as an alternative for those who are not happy with Twitch. Because apparently from just January till now, the platform itself has shrunk 40% in viewership. And that's not because of bots. So, people are going to other platforms. Don't worry about it. I'm going to worry about it. I want you to tell me. Wouldn't have gotten where I am without y'all, so that means I can go further than me, like Super Saiyans. Oh god, I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z in forever. But so all the boring, all the official bullshit, Twitch bullshit. Wispy is also not happy with the platform and feels we need a new CEO and new everything branch of the company. Now that that's done and out of the way, you guys want to do some polls?